Morning, Year 11. Just one final message from me today, just to kind of go through our exam readiness and preparation for what we're expecting you to be doing over the Easter holidays. And I just wanted to remind you of some of the resources that will support with this revision as well. So I'm not going to talk for too long, but I just wanted to highlight some of the key things that we should be thinking about as we enter the Easter holidays. So the first thing I would like to kind of go through this afternoon is that there's no getting away from the fact that the Easter break is going to be a critical time for your revision. We really want to make sure that students take advantage of the Easter school sessions that are in place over the Easter holidays. But it's really important that you dedicate time for your own independent study as well. Easter school isn't going to be the answer to everything. Yes, there'll be some key things that teachers will go through. Yes, there'll be an opportunity to practice key exam skills or go over key content, but you must make sure you are revising outside of those sessions too. And that's why that revision timetable will be really, really important for you to be going over. So make sure you're planning in your intervention sessions around your wider exam timetable to ensure that you are doing everything that you need to do. However, I will say that this needs to be balanced against rest and relaxation. You can't just be revising all day, every day. Make sure you've set out on your revision timetable when you are planning to do things for yourself outside of revision, and you've given yourself an opportunity to rest and relax in between those important revision sessions. What I will say is that the type of revision that you do over the Easter break will depend on how much you've completed so far. So it's a real good opportunity to reflect, step back and think, what are the things that I need to be focusing on that are areas of development that I need to be working on? Now, this may still be content, but remember, really, we should be moving on to exam technique when we're ready. And I know both of these things have been interleaved into your lessons with your teachers as well, but make sure you are really thinking about what is the type of revision that you need to be doing, maybe in week one, and then as you graduate into week two as well. The type of revision will be really, really important. And think about not just knowledge and recall of core knowledge, but also developing your exam skills, developing that exam technique will be really, really important as well. So Easter school, just to share a few kind of key messages around Easter school. Like I've said, we want everybody to be involved in our Easter school sessions. Just to remind and actually thank the students that have already completed their art and photography exams. They're already banked, they're out of the way. So well done. Walking around, really proud to see all the excellent things that were going on. So great that you finished those exams already. We've also got our MFL speaking exams on the first week back. So I know some of you are preparing for those too. And then the second week sees our drama, business and sociology exams. And then our first cohort exam on the 12th of May. So we are getting close. The countdown really, really is on. So the Easter school will be an excellent opportunity to check in with your teachers, check in with the teachers that are giving up their time and go through that important exam skill and go through that important core knowledge as well that you need to know for your exams. Over 300 students have signed up for Easter school, so that shows a great effort on your part. So thank you, Year 11, for taking part in those sessions. Can I just say that please do check class charts throughout the Easter holidays. Everybody's welcome to the sessions. However, you will see that some sessions have more than one teacher attached to them, and that will be because for some sessions with a particular teacher, they might be invite only because they're focusing on a particular exam skill or an area of development that they might be working with their particular class as well. So please make sure you're checking class charts for any additional information. For example, today, I know Miss Mater will share some information around some of the English sessions for targeted students as well. But like I say, everybody's welcome to all the sessions. So for some key messages around Easter school then. So all students are to enter the school via block 1, our new block, using the gate that's to the right of block 1. Staff will meet you there 10 minutes before the start of the session, so please be prompt. We haven't got time to kind of collect you and then take you to the sessions. We want to make sure we're making the most of those 2-hour sessions. So please make sure you are there 10 minutes before the start of the AM and PM sessions. We'll do a register and we'll take you over to those sessions. You'll do the session for 2 hours and then your teacher will walk you off site as well. The only toilets you can use over those sessions will be in block 1. And students are reminded that you can't stay on site between the AM and PM sessions because some of our staff need a break themselves and some of the staff are only in for the AM or PM in sessions as well. So we can't supervise you and there'll be no lunch provided either. So your teacher will walk you off to the gate. please make sure you're well away from the school and then come back for a session in the afternoon if you are attending one of those sessions as well. Like I've said, please check the timetables that Mr. Ditter has sent home on class charts for where these will take place. But your teacher will meet you, greet you on the gate, and then return you to the gate at the end of each session as well. Can we just make sure we've got really high standards for ourselves? And I'll reiterate something that I said earlier on as well. This is going to be the answer for everything, but some of these students are coming in because they are committed to getting those last minute reminders, developing particular exam skills, or going over core knowledge as well. Your teachers are giving up their time in the holidays, so we really need high expectations for ourselves, please. And if you can't conduct yourselves properly, which I know this won't affect anybody, you will be asked to leave and you won't be invited to any of the other sessions as well. So please make sure you are treating these as you would any school day. You're respecting the sessions and you're respecting the other students as well that want to be part of these sessions. Here's just a reminder then of the timetable. So they run from Monday of the first week to Thursday, and then the second week they run from Tuesday to the Thursday as well. So just a reminder of when those sessions are over the Easter holidays. So the second part of the presentation today is just around exam readiness, really. What's really important that teachers will have directed and spoken to you already this week or over the last couple of weeks. And we touched on this in assembly last week as well. Teachers will have directed particular revision and expectations through class charts or through your lessons as well. There are lots of resources available. There's only 2 weeks over Easter, so be really clear about what it is you want to get out of those 2 weeks in readiness for when we return into term 3. And your teachers will have talked you through that. So they might have said, I want you to do X, Y, and Z. I want you to do this. I want you to do that to support your revision as well. So take on board that guidance, take on board that feedback, and make sure that you are sticking to your exam timetables. Preparation is absolutely key, but getting yourselves into a good structure and a good routine will also be really, really important. And some of the things that are outlined on this PowerPoint, sometimes we take for granted, but Easter is an excellent opportunity to get yourselves into that good reviser mode. So we're talking about structures and routines beyond just revising, to get yourself, your mind and your body set for these exams. Remember, you are going into some strong performance. You need to make sure you are preparing yourselves for that performance over a sustained period of time. So just have a quick look at these things here. We'll share this PowerPoint on class charts as well, but just make sure you are looking at some of these things on this list and thinking Easter is a really good opportunity for me to take advantage of some of these things here. What I will say is that there's everything on the website for you to access. So if I just show you our website just really quickly, just so you can see what's on there. Here's all the reminders of everything that we've shared with you this academic year, so you can see all the important information that we've shared with your parents, with yourselves over the year, are all on the website. In particular, the one that's of most importance probably is your booklet, your information booklet that contains all those really good revision techniques that you should be practicing, that you have practiced already, that you are using as part of your revision. Remember, some of those techniques develop as your revision progresses as well. So make sure you're accessing those techniques. Remind yourselves, think about what works for you, get yourselves into those good routines now. The second part that I wanted to share with you was the information that your teachers have put on the website for you. So I'm going to talk you through this now. It's on the website. It's part of where it says GCSE revision resources. And again, I will send this information on class charts for you and for your parents. But on this website here, everything you need to support your Easter revision is on this website. I've spoken to a couple of students today, and already I've kind of gauged that we aren't utilising this to the best the way that we could. So I just want to remind you of what is on this website. So you've got exam revision guidance, so generic guidance in terms of how you can support in your revision there, how to create timetables, which we've already done. But this is the most important bit down here, the subject-specific revision material that you should be accessing to support your revision sessions over the Easter holidays. I just want to highlight 3 things. They are the English, Science and Maths revision hubs. So again, if I just show you the English revision hub, again, your teachers worked incredibly hard on this to break this down for you, to show you what this is all about. So it's a bit small here, but this is you've got each paper broken down by topic, broken down by skill, access to specification, revision resources, revision videos, key quotations that we need to remember for English, sentence starters. You've got mock exams there. You've got past papers there. And if you just link on the, just click on these hyperlinks, all that information is there for you. You just need to go onto the website. You just need to go onto these revision hubs, and all the information is there. That is exactly the same for science and maths as well. The maths one does look slightly different because it's through your student OneDrive. But again, with the Science Revision Hub, exactly the same as we've just shared with English, broken down by specification. Now, remember, your specification is absolutely key. The key pages you need to look in your revision guides, your revision checklists, revision videos, again, past papers, required practical notes, higher tier, only specific content, and all the past papers that you need to do are also on the hyperlinks as well. So again, make sure you're accessing all these resources on the website. They will be really, really important to support your revision as well. They're broken down by foundation and higher, and all the information and the mark schemes are there for you. Last one we'll have a quick look at in terms of the revision hubs is maths. So if you scroll down, alongside all of your countdown plans that you've got there as well, it's also this one here. There's key information, topic checklists, and revision tips are there for you as well. So just like English, just like maths, you've got this broken down in terms of what you need to revise over the Easter holidays and before your exams as well. And again, you've got Easter problem solving that's already been set there for you. You've got topic checklists, and you've also got how to revise for maths as well, alongside past papers as well. So make sure you're accessing those resources over the Easter holidays, please. It's not just to say it's just about English, maths, and science. Of course, it's not. You need to prioritize. You need to think about which subjects you should be proportionally spending the same amount of time on. So please make sure you're going through all your subjects here. For example, computer science, you've got your specification, you've got all the things you need to do to support you there as well. And that's for every single subject as well. So all that information is on the website for you. I would suggest you take the couple of days while you're resting just to plan your revision, get on the website, think about what resources are there for you to access. All the information you need is on our website, ready for you to access. So please make sure you are going through this website as part of your revision. So if we just go back to the PowerPoint in terms of what we've got here, we've talked about the exam readiness. We're talking about the resources to support as well. So if we just share this slide again with you, the links are embedded in this PowerPoint for the revision booklet, but also for those GCSE resources we've just spoken about as well. Okay. I'll reiterate again that teachers will have sent specific guidance for you regarding expectations for work to be completed over the Easter break. And the last thing I just want to say is that I'm incredibly proud of Year 11. You have worked incredibly hard this year. You should be proud of everything you've achieved so far. So it's the last big push over these holidays. Don't look back at any opportunity and think, I should have done this, I should have done that. This is the time where we really need to switch it up a gear now and really make sure that those Easter holidays are containing time for yourself, rest, relaxation, time with your friends, time with your family. That's incredibly important. The second thing we need to be focusing on is getting ourselves into those good routines. But the last thing we need to be doing is we do need to be revising, and we need to be revising effectively, and we need to be revising efficiently as well. So good luck to you all. Make sure you're working hard. Make sure you're looking after yourselves. And I hope you found this useful. Take the first couple of days, like I've said, just to go over this PowerPoint and get your revision planned. Good luck, Year 11. I'll see you soon.